Nose down.
Sink rate, pull up. Pull up.
Yes, look at that. 400.
300. 200. 100. Light slow. 50. 40. 30.
Hey, how you doing? Hope you're well. The other day I got this comment on my YouTube channel. It was from Airplane Emergency Turnbacks, and it was on my old Sully challenge. You did it wrong. Good old YouTube comments. You did it wrong! Airbus did 24 tests with different pilots, and all of them landed safely at LGA runway 13, runway 13. That was on the captain's left side, but he kept going to the river instead of LGA, as required always. So this person is very determined that Sully got it wrong, but he kept going to the river instead of LGA, as required always from engine fails from that altitude. See this from new pilots, but they had to head to LGA first and not the river, and land safely at LaGuardia. So there's a link to a video which I had. Let's have a look at it. Let's have a look at the video. So it says no human factor, so I think there's no building in thinking time. It's just take off.
Check.
Okay, let's go.
Check.
Right, they're on a heading of 045, and it looks like they've got 040 in here.
Airspeed is alive, 80 knots, cross check. Check. And so stabilized and take off. V1, rotate.
Climbing to 2,000 feet.
We have a positive rate of climb. Yeah. Lights off. Auto brake off. Speed check. Flaps 2. Check. And gear level off.
Right, what's the heading?
Heading.
Okay.
No, 000.
Zero.
000.
000. Okay, what's our altitude now?
Climbing to 10,000 to 10,000 feet. 10,000 feet.
Climbing to 10,000, right. I'm trying to remember if it was 1,800 or 2,800 feet. Oh, 2,800 feet. Okay. The flight was cleared for takeoff to the northeast from LaGuardia's runway 4. The crew made its first report after becoming airborne at 3:25, 700 feet, and climbing. The weather was 10 miles, broken clouds. I'm not too bothered about that. I suppose we probably should have the wind. Yeah, should try and program some of this stuff into X-Plane. Alright. At 3:26, Sully remarked to Skiles, "What a view of the Hudson today." Right, at 3:27, it's a couple of minutes in, the plane struck a flock of Canada geese at an altitude of 2,818 feet, about 4.5 miles north-northwest of LaGuardia. So we're going to take off on the runway heading. Let me show you here. I'm going to take off on the runway heading, and then I'm hoping that this is the 000, which would be due north. I'm going to lose the engines at about 2,800 feet, and I might try and save it there. So we've then got time to practice making this sharp turn and then heading in on runway 13, which will be somewhere along here, I think. And I'm going to, where is it? Here. I'm going to use this localizer frequency of 108.5, which will just help us because we don't know the terrain very well. It'll help us. What we can do is, as we travel down this way, when we're centered on the runway, as we start to approach the runway center line, that localizer should center, and then we can turn onto the runway heading. And if we've done everything right, there should be time. We should be high, because these guys in the video were actually high. Not I mean, they were too high on the approach. And the other thing which I forgot to say is, when we lose the engine at 2,800 feet, I'm going to trim for 210 knots, gear up, flaps up, and then we're going to, at 500 feet, gear down, extend flaps to 15 degrees or more, and adjust speed. So that's what we're going to try and do. Okay, that's the navigation radios. What next? I was thinking of using the course as well. 314. This is runway 13. 134. Positive rate, gear up. Ooh, careful, careful. Oh my gosh. So I'm going to start the turn. We're climbing very, very fast. Alright. We're already at 2,800. So I need to come round. Oh, I need to get to 210. Ooh, flaps! Damn. Okay, are my flaps fully up? Yeah. Okay. 210. Is my gear up? Okay, let's get this turn. Okay, we're roughly at the right speed now. Altitude 1,700. Nose down. Speed up. I've screwed this up already. No, I've messed it up. Oh, wait a minute.
1,000.
Already? Any sign of that ILS? Should be over there somewhere.
500. Too low. Gear.
500.
400. 300.
'Ooh, watch the speed. Flaps at least 15.
Too low. Terrain.
Yeah, I know.
200. 100. Too low. Flaps. 40, 30, 20, 10.
Okay, I'm high. So, I keep going like this until I get to 500 feet. Gear down, too high. I'm going too fast for that.
1,000.
Wow.
Hold up. Hold up. Hold up.
Okay. Flaps. Too fast. Too fast. We got
Light slow.
We got one.
500. Light slow.
Got one chance in
400.
this.
Light slow. Light slow.
Yeah.
300. Hold up. Hold up. Hold up. Hold up. Light slow. Light slow. Light slow. Light slow. Light slow. 50. 40. 30. 20. 10. 200. Hold up. Hold up. Hold up.
Ho ho ho!
Cactus 15.9, turn left lane 270.
This is Cactus 1539. Hit birds to lost thrust on both engines, returning back towards LaGuardia.
Okay, you need to return to LaGuardia. Turn left heading up 220.
220.
Tower, stop your departures, got emergency returning. It's 1529. He bird strike, he lost all engine, he lost the thrust in the engines, he's returning immediately.
Cactus 1529, which engines?
He lost thrust in both engines, he said.
Got it.
Cactus 1529. We can get it for you. Do you want to try to land 1013?
We're unable. We may end up in the Hudson.
Showing 2760, turn left 070.
070, showing 2760.
Hi, Cactus 1549. It's going to be left traffic to runway 31.
Unable.
Okay, what do you need to land? Cactus 1549. Runway 4 is available if you want to make left traffic to runway 4.
I'm not sure we make any runway. Once over to our right, anything in New Jersey, maybe Teterboro.
Okay, yeah, off your right side is Teterboro Airport. Do you want to try to go to Teterboro?
Yes.
Should just keep turning.
Cactus 1529, turn right 280, you can land runway 1 at Teterboro.
We can't do it.
Okay, which runway would you like at Teterboro?
We're going to be in the Hudson.
There it is. Okay, this is my best chance. So, what are we going to do? What's my altitude? 1200. This is fine. Gear down. Get that nose down.
Sink rate, pull up, pull up.
Yes, look at that. 400.
300. 200. 100. Light slow. 50, 40, 30, 20, 10.
Brakes on. Done. Ooh. Yes. So now that that's done, I just wanted to talk a little bit about why this flight is so special to me. Now it happened in 2009, didn't it? It happened January the 15th, 2009, at which point I was really doing a lot of flight simulation. I was having flying lessons. I was really into it. And I'd had this idea. This is old YouTube, old tube. I'd had this idea of using the audio from the incident, using the air traffic control recordings, and I'd managed to get hold of something that you could record the screen with, but it was a free thing. It wasn't anything like OBS that I'm using now. You could record 30 seconds and that was it. You could just record 30 seconds of video for free. So I recorded. It took me hours because I had to keep recording it in segments and then edit them all together. And then I put the audio with it and I uploaded it onto YouTube. And I hadn't thought about which runway it was. I hadn't done enough research. And the crazy thing is, I uploaded this video and I'd never had a video get loads of views before. And like straight away that day, the view counter just started counting up and up and up. And I was like, I wasn't used to, I didn't speak on the video. I wasn't used to being on YouTube. And then the first comment I got was something, because of course this is YouTube. I mean, the comments can be as bad as Reddit sometimes. And, you know, the first comment was wrong runway, wrong way in the Hudson. So it was a whole day's work, loads of views, and like an idiot, I removed it. I should have just done a follow-up video. That's what I do now, you know. It was getting views. It could have got me subscribers. Who knows what might have happened. But I just remember looking at it and thinking, oh, shit, I've done it all wrong. Take it down. Anyway, nice to do this in X-Plane. Obviously, a lot of people are flying Flight Simulator now, the Flight Simulator 2020. Personally, I say fuck Microsoft, you know? They walked away from flight simulation for 13 years, and these guys, X-Plane, have been there the whole time. The scenery for 2020 is incredible, and obviously it would be pretty cool doing this flight with all that scenery. But I've got to say that my computer was struggling to get 20 frames per second running the 737 model and doing any scenery, so I had to turn a lot of the settings down to make this video, so I hope that doesn't compromise on the quality too much. But yeah, if you've enjoyed this, I do occasionally do flight sim and orbit sim content, so and I want to do more because I really enjoy it. So if you've enjoyed this video, please like, subscribe, ding the bell, comment below. I don't think the view count is going to go up and up, but maybe I'll get 5, hey?